Alright, we're ready. Hello everybody, welcome to Dragon Quest 11 for the Switch. Almost said builders again. It's a habit, I guess. Orbs! We're in a phenomenon in the ruins of Nhou Wat now. And we killed Dora. We just murdered her. She was an evil statue plant thing. Or mural plant. What can you do, right? Sometimes, some days are just those days where you have to kill Dora. It doesn't feel good. You don't like it. You're not excited. But you know, that's just the way it goes. Phenomenon. It is a bit sad. It is a bit sad. People have forgotten religion, and if you're instead getting excited by evil murals that are actually just teleport you to an evil dimension where you're tiny and get killed by a painting. That, I think, is something that's fair to lament. So where are we off to now? Clapping lady. You won't actually sell me anything, you just talk about it. You talk big game and selling me stuff. Wait a second. Is that Dora, though?
Well, look who it is.
Dora?
Well, that sounds
Yes, you should.
Well,
Thought we killed the painting.
I had heard rumors about the mural. That's why I'm here, to be honest. But can what you just told me really be true?
Yes, it's true. The big painting cured me. All I had to do was look at it.
That dog don't hunt, Monsignor.
It will do the same for you, I'm sure.
That dog don't hunt.
Well, I suppose I'd better go and take a look right away then. Thank you, young lady.
Dora. Enough.
Another satisfied customer, huh, young lady?
Young lady.
Another lamb to the slaughter, more like.
We should just beat the piss out of this kid right in the town square and refuse to explain ourselves.
I had you in my clutches. You should be part of my masterpiece by now.
That was not the defense I was expecting.
You've lured your last unwitting victim into that painting
I was
of
expecting,
yours.
like, who, me?
You must go back and
I'm
let
just a
them all
little
out
girl.
this instant. You can't keep all those poor people trapped in there.
Or we'll kill you.
Come on, there's no point playing innocent anymore. Just let everyone go, will you?
I'm an evil painter. I live in a box of paints. So the red eyes are not a good sign.
Let them go? When my
Let
great
them
work
go.
is so close to completion? Fools.
Fools.
Thanks to the gift of that greatest of beings, I have the power to paint their memories onto the very canvas of time!
There's the voice modulator. Yeah.
There is only one way you will convince me to release them. Come to my world. Bring it to life with the bright brushstrokes of battle!
Okay.
Wait! Before you go, this greatest of beings, who
Who
do
ya
you mean
mean?
exactly?
Chester. Don't know that guy.
Well,
Never met
I,
him.
for one, don't intend to let her get away with this. Come on, let's get back to that mural.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go. It's okay. do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. She's getting her education in metals. Like magnesium or zinc. You know, some zinc alloys. Has anti-corrosive properties. Unlike Dora, who has corrosive properties. We're gonna go get her, though. Dora's gonna get what's coming to her. The evil painting she is. Alright, back to the pun name temple. The red star up in the sky, it's good to see. How's it going there? Shining in the light of day. Bright star. Slightly sagging temple floors. Alright, let's get that key. We want that magic key real bad. Cross on over to the other side. Go, go. Bienvenue à the other side. You're too slow. Like, why do we have a map for this place? Like, for whatever reason, our map covers this. Bill. Oh boy, that was loud. Bill, how's it going? Thank you. Thank you so much. How have you been? I was just thinking about you. You can check the tape. If you roll back, you will indeed see that I was thinking about you. How you doing, my man? I hope you're well. How's the Warcraft world? Good. Hey, hey, Nintendo Binary Code. How you doing? Welcome back, you too. Johnny, your ears do get destroyed. Yeah, there was a little more juice on that fanfare than I was realizing. I'm doing very well. I'm playing some Dragon Quest XI. Same old thing, just another day. How's Saturday treating you? We're stuck in a painting. We're in an evil painting. Dora was like, I lost my parents. And when Dora said, I lost my parents, what she really meant is I killed everybody. Dora's not who she seems. How's it going, Nintendo Binary Code? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. I hope your ears recover. I can set the thingy so it's a little bit more hospitable. Let's see. Still a little loud. We can turn it down just a touch. That's a little better. Boom shakalaka. Woomy. Yeah, we're playing Dragon Quest XI. I've been really I've been hitting the Dragon Quest hard, as you may or may not know. Wow, this looks like what's the thing from Diablo 2? The Horadric area, the sorcerer's thing. I don't know. The age of this game? It came out maybe a month ago on Switch. It's a new one. It's a goodie. It's a goodie for sure. It's the most recent Dragon Quest game, Dragon Quest XI. The last game I played was the original Dragon Quest, which is of course from 1986. So it's a little bit of a gap there. The Horadrim? Is that the thing? I forget the name. It's underneath the palace in the desert zone. I think it's where you find the Horadric cube. Anyways, it's some MC Escher stuff.
Stay a while and listen.
You can ride cool monsters after you beat them up. Look at this guy on the left. He's not a shiny Pokemon. He's rideable, but you have to impress them with violence first. Yeah, so like all of the Dragon Quest games, they reuse a lot of the sound effects from game to game, right? They'll also recognize a lot of the music too. Exactly, you'll recognize them for Smash as well. Yeah, so the Dragon Quest series is one that definitely plays heavy on nostalgia, because some of these sound effects go all the way back to the original game for the NES, right? Like, you know, like the sound when you go between two different zones in this game, or the critical hit sound, is they're still using the same sound effect that was part of the game back in 1986. Oh baby, yeah, these games are great. They let you do fun stuff like this. It's like, why is it that there are games where there are skeleton monsters that you do not get to ride on? Yeah, that's Autobahn Pal. That's Autobahn Pal. So that's our moderator, keeping an eye on the place. So the legend goes, in the dark mists of the past, Platinum Platter, I taught an Autobomb from Splatoon 2 how to moderate, and he became Autobomb Pal. There you go. Thank you for feeding Autobomb Pal. Yeah, exactly. That WoW Classic life. How's it treating you though? You've been saying it's really good. People have been into it. I wonder if there's been any missing persons reports based on the impact of WoW. Level 52? Nice. Nice.
Okay.
Oh, the ranks one has been taken out. I'm sorry. I should take it out of that other command. If you do points, you'll learn your own rank. So it's like, I'm now a commander's avatar. That's my new rank. You're a regular human. Congratulations. Hey man, if you gotta be something, you might as well be a regular human. Bill is also Commander's avatar. I think right now Commander's avatar is the highest rank. They're all stupid jokes from different games we've played on stream. Commander's avatar is from XCOM, right? The way that the voice actor kept on saying the line, the Commander's avatar, we'd always like shouting it quickly, so it never sounded like the Commander's avatar. It always sounded like Commander's avatar. This is Commander's avatar speaking. An enchanted stone. 10 binary code. Other than playing the Smashing Brothers, the fighting Nintendo boys, have you ever played any Dragon Quest games? They're very silly, but they're very fun. And the characters are all really fun and cool and neat. No? Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. We're playing as Hero. That's our boy, Hero. We can dress him up like the hero in Smash if you want, just so you feel at home. Nice. What would you say is your favorite genre then? If RPGs are your second. What are they taking second place to?
Thanks.
Say I didn't warn you.
Yeah, turn-based RPGs are alive and well. They're going strong. They're a really good storytelling medium, right? It's good. It doesn't have a clue what to do. It does a weird dance. Oh no, he stole my manas. Fighting games like Smash, Tekken, SNK. Good call. All good choices. The Smash Bros. Series is definitely my favorite fighting game. It's probably after that Street Fighter. As a genre, though, I wouldn't say I'm like a huge fighting game fan. Even though, like, I'm a huge fan of the fighting game scene, if that makes sense. I'm way more interested in like following the fighting game community than I am necessarily in playing all those games. We gotta go for the greed trap over here. We can't leave any money. So yeah, Bill, in terms of turn-based RPG, this is definitely the point of the game where it finally started to get difficult. It's like the gloves are coming off. The game's like, alright, we taught you all the mechanics. You got a little while to feel like a heroic, powerful adventure. And now it's time to prove that you've learned a thing or two. I think Smash is fun for people that usually like fighting games. It's kind of a party game in a sense. Yeah. I'm definitely an all items off kind of guy, for sure. Yeah, I follow the Smash scene pretty closely. Checking out the vids. ESAM winning Glitch World. Pikachu winning the first Super Major ever. You know, MK Leo bringing out that Marth again in France a couple weekends ago. Yeah, for sure. Where people are like, why isn't there a button to send my character to max level? Has Nairo won a Super Major yet? I think like Glitch World being called a Super Major is a little dubious, you know? But hey. Oh cool, what Super Major did you win? Was that Gommel or Get On My Level or whatever it's called? I honestly forget. This game is definitely not aggressive about making you fight all the bad dudes. Everybody's restored. That's how you know a real fight is coming, right? On the name? That's fair, yeah. I think a lot of the, like, what people are calling, like, S-tier tournaments at this point, I don't know if they really feel that S-tier to me. Like, congrats to ESAM for winning Glitch World, but I mean, like, there was, like, 50 people there when he won? I don't know. Obviously, the competition was stiff, so the skill that he has, I don't think you can doubt whatsoever, but you know where I'm coming from. He won main stage? Oh, okay. That's cool. Good for him. Good for him. Whoa there, skeleton. Well, congrats, Nairo. He's definitely way better at Smash than I am, so who am I to say that it's not a real Super Major, right? I couldn't win in anything of any sort, so. Okay. Let's maybe try to get some folks all peppeted up. Listen to the party talk. Dear Dora, how did things come to this? At least we know where she is, inside the mural.
The other side.
This is my team. This is Jade. She doesn't usually dress like this, but there you go. She does Kung Fu. This is Rab. I guess he's actually your grandfather. This is Silvando. He's a Latino heartthrob. This is Veronica. She's actually the twin sister of this character, but she was shrunk by magic, and now she's perpetually unhappy because everybody treats her like a kid. even though she's an adult, and she's not into that even a little bit. And this is Serena. She's like your healer. And then this is Eric, who's your rogue type character. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, the whole thing about wanting to change up the way that tournament organizers choose who gets seated where, in order to like allow more players to play more people, so that they get different results and whatnot. It's a really interesting perspective. One thing is about that is it might not actually do for statistics what it is that he would like for it to do, but I think it would definitely be more interesting for viewers, and I think that's really what matters. Oh, Sylvando. Seeing the rivalries form when people play each other over and over again is interesting, but I think the way that like the skill level in Smash Bros is distributed right now is there's very like distinct tiers of player, and there's some people who find themselves like on the borderline between two tiers, who just like can never beat the person who's getting seated one above them. And I'm sure for them it must be really frustrating to go to a tournament and always get knocked out by the same person every single time. This has got to be no fun. Yeah, there's a lot going on. I think that if they juggled the seating a little bit, probably the end results of tournaments would be more or less the same, because I feel like there's like 3 really distinct tiers of players in like the top level of Smash Bros Ultimate right now, where you have like Leo, who's on a level of his own, and then you have like Tweak and Esam and Nairo and those guys like Light, who are on another tier, and they like are not even comparable to like to Leo. Like, it's weird when Leo loses to them, but then in the same way, the people who are below like the group that Esam is in, it's weird when they lose to the people below them. And so like the tournament results are kind of a little bit repetitive right now, I guess. And I suppose for the players,
Another one bites the
who are
dust.
doing this every weekend, who like their whole in and out, their whole day to day is playing these tournaments and thinking about these matchups. The idea of having to go to the tournament and play the guy that they always lose to and get like bumped out of the quarterfinals by, and the next one again and again and again and again, is probably a little unfun, a little not motivating.
Our work isn't done yet.
Which I get. Yeah, competitive Smash Bros is an interesting place right now. Yeah, same guy. I forget his name right now, but the Dragon Quest dude and the Dragon Ball dude are the same dude. The same art director, or character designer, or whatever. You can definitely see it more on certain characters than others. But yeah, it's definitely a thing there. Definitely a thing. Let's name him Dragon Dude. Dude and Drag. I'm into it. Dragon Dude. Wow. There was something in the air that night. All the stars were bright, Sylvando.
Oh, Eric.
Oh, Eric. Oh, Eric, indeed. Oh, Serena. Oh, Eric. Eric is my big damaging dude for the knives. He's got 2 knives. That's how you know he's good, because 1 knife wasn't enough for him. Here, we can make people look a little bit more like themselves. So this is oopsie-doozles. This is Eric's normal. Oh no. I guess it won't let me show you Eric's normal thing. Eric's Joker times 2. Yeah, I think so. Oh, Sylvando. He doesn't have a handgun though. There's Rav. There we go. So we can make him. We can dress them up like that if that makes you feel more at home. We can also dress them up like that. There's no hamster though, so I don't know why you would bother. Banjo's up tilt can kill. Yeah, for sure. Banjo's up tilt is good. It's a good one. Banjo, I don't know if we're gonna see much out of him in the future. He's good, but he's not like broken. You know what I mean? Anybody who wants to play banjo at a high level has got to earn it. There you go. He's gone full on anime. So he's pepped up his spells, or his attacks do more damage. His attacks do more damage, it's harder to hit. I think with Banjo, it's still early. I think that once players get a better feel for Banjo's distinct playstyle and his flow of the flow of battle for him, that we'll see the character do a little bit better. But I think it'll take a while. All right, sounds good, Bill. Enjoy. Have fun with the Warcraft. Thanks for stopping in. Good luck in the dungeon. Killer kobolds for me. Get that candle.
What did he do?
Be fuddle duddle. See ya, Bill. Go Jade. She got a big spear. Jumbo. Uh-huh. Yeah, Banjo's a lot of fun to play. There's a few things about playing Banjo that are a little weird. Like getting the flow of the bee, just like the regular egg attack, and mixing that in with other moves. And like the transition from like the rapid fire state, I think is still really uncomfortable for a lot of people who've been playing them. Like they don't look like they're able to fluidly move in and out between those like stances, so to speak. So it'll be interesting to see where players take that in the next months. So far, I don't know that I've seen like a Banjo player who looks like they're like truly comfortable moving around with the character. Yeah. That makes sense. It's like tapping B rather than holding the button down. B-I-N-G-O, B-A-N-G-O, B-A-N-G-O, and Banjo was his name. Oh.
Score 1 for the good guys.
Thank you, Sylvando. You're a sweetheart. Bango, B-A-N, J-O-G. I spelled it with that one letter in French. Let's go. That's my defense. There's one French letter in the middle of the word. There's a weird dance. Give me my MP back. A pile of garbage. Oh, I love that I spelled banjo wrong. It's incredible. Let's just pretend the G sounds like a J. A, B, C, D, E, F, J. I don't know. I'm sticking with my defense. Okay, I think we're gonna head back and give this boss what for. QRS UV W X Y is I like that, the Y, Greek I. We just call it Y in English, but in French and like Spanish they call it Y. In Spanish it's like Y. Very fun, very fun. Alrighty, it's time to face off against the bad dude. Oh, you speak Spanish? Say bon, magnifique. Très bien.
Hola. Me llamo es Liam. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo es tu nombre?
I can only speak Spanish like a learn to speak Spanish audio recording. And that ridiculous voice that they affect for those things.
Hola. Yo soy Juan Carlos.
We've got cornered.
Cornered?
Cornered.
I don't know.
It is you who have painted yourselves into a corner.
Painted?
Poor drab fool.
Because we're in a mural.
¿Dónde es la biblioteca?
Instead of saying "Como es tu nombre," say "Cuál es tu nombre?" Yeah.
Artistry made flesh. I am
Dora
Dora in grey. Worship me.
But I can only speak like a learned, like teach yourself Spanish recording.
Worship the woman who lured poor innocent people into a trap so she could turn them into paintings. Not
Cool,
like
nice. I'm from Halifax, where people don't really speak Spanish.
Why did you do all of this?
Lo siento.
Why? For beauty, of course. For my masterpiece. Each of you will be a splash of color on my magnificent canvas. You should welcome such a fate.
I like the voice modulation. Spanish is a wonderful language. I wish I could speak it better. I can barely speak English.
Crossing dimensions, collecting colors in which to adorn my work. Such fun.
And the world is so much better for it. You allow your basest urges to bring you to me, and I transform you into something altogether less ugly.
You hate spelling in Spanish, though? I find it easier to spell in Spanish than in English, because it's phonetic. My brain don't work that good.
Of becoming a part of my masterpiece.
Ha ha ha. You don't look so good, Dora. Also, your hair used to be orange. It's green now. Her hair dyed really quickly. Dorian Gray, not Dorian Gray. Yeah, you do have to pay attention to where the accents go. But at least all the accents are like... Oh, they always line up with the same sounds. For me, just the way that my brain works, I have trouble spelling in English because there's no relationship to how you pronounce words and how you write them. There's no connection. You just have to memorize every single one. Distracts an enemy with a sword slash for stabbing them. Let's do that.
Eric calls upon the power of pep.
Abilities. Pep powers. Abilities. Flame slash. Wednesday. Oh joy. Yeah, like so many English words. Because then you have things like which, and which. There, and there. And they are all pronounced the same. They're all spelt. They're all homophones, right? They're all spelt. They sound identical, but they're spelled differently. And then you have homonyms, words that mean the same thing, but are pronounced differently. Serena, stop it. Okay, that's not so good. We're gonna need Serena back. How do we snap her out of that? What do we got? Wizard board. Okay. Jeez. What's the move here? I think we attack and hope that stupid Serena gets her act together. It's the only thing you can do in a game like this, right? Is just cause physical harm. It's the only choice we've got. Think of all the dead animals around the landscape. Oh no, my abilities. Oh no, your laser eyes. That's kind of rough. We need heals. We need Serena to get her nonsense back together. Thank you, Serena. Jeez. Serena, please heal yourself. Having that long without the hero active in this party is dangerous. Sort of on better footing though. Probably can't put her to sleep, eh? Obviously, every language has its difficulties.
Give in to me.
Okay, well, that's too bad. We're gonna have to swap Serena out for the time being. Because we do need some healing. Oh, I can't. Sugar. Okay. Gonna do this. Japanese seems hard? Yeah. Japanese seems like it has a bazillion different alphabets to learn. And like that's no fun at all. Gotta do something defensive here. You're a dingus. That sucks. Veronica's down. So I was saying, the game suddenly got difficult. Not having the ability to get rid of this infatuation thing is tough. Oh, I was wrong. Sylvander doesn't have the ability to resurrect people. That's frustrating. Oh, I made a mistake. Okay, well, I guess she's down now, and she's safe while she's down, so to speak. Alright. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by and 10 binary code. Always a pleasure. Well, that's good. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, you know. Hit points are hit points.
Surrender!
Thank you, Serena. Hey, it worked. Sweet. More heal it is. That hurt. Wow.
Come for the feast!
Okay. We're kind of back on our feet, more or less.
Here goes nothing.
Okay, okay. Let's improve our situation. Miracle Slash stability. Fine. Let's do this then. Okay. How can we gain the edge on this? Fire, him with fire may be helpful. Probably can't use Fizzle on her. But the fire laser eyes thing is no fun. So this could be good. Dazzlement. Okay, let's just start slinging fireballs.
Give in to me. Behold my beauty!
Did it help? I don't know. How do I get rid of mesmerization? Okay. Just keep slinging fireballs at her. Someone's got to do damage, right? Okay. Thanks, genius. Okay, hopefully Rav will get to do something soon. Well, more heal on self.
What do we do?
Oh, Serena. Okay, Flame Slash. I think that's the pick. 21's not great.
Consume that color.
Veronica is down. No more pep though. Get Veronica back up. Thank you, Serena. Spells. Okay. Getting that fire resistance back. I don't know if it really made a difference. 21 is not great. I'm okay with that.
Behold my beauty!
Stay focused.
Okay. You can't use abilities, but you can use spells. In this case, I think she heals. Where does she heal? Squiddo.
Don't worry, I'm here to help.
She's taking damage. We're getting there.
Look after yourself.
Nice. What can we do with this? Pet powers. It sucks HP and MP from an enemy as it strikes. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Ready. Consume that color.
Let's see if this will matter. Maybe it did.
Give in to me.
That's potentially bad. I don't know that I have a thing that gets rid of mesmerization. I don't know, he's mesmerized, not bedazzled. There's so many different status effects in this game. Alright. Bedazzle. Is that what I'm looking for? Like this, yeah, there's so many different. He's beguiled. There's so many different status effects. It's hard to keep track of which is which. So I have to get rid of beguiling.
Shut up, lassie.
Thank you.
Okay.
Don't give up yet.
Cheers.
That hurts. Well, that's something. Well, at least it's not a ton of damage.
We'll soon have that patched up.
Alright, Rav gets to do something productive now. Benediction. I thought he had an ability where he could like heal a little bit per turn. Oh, that's it. Yeah, skip that. We can't use any of his abilities. Okay. Let's do some of this. Some ice damage. Attacking the old Rabbit. My dear friend Rabbit.
Give in to me.
Oh no. It's half my party. Okay. Snap out of it, dingus. I need you to fight the painting lady. 1 damage. Well, you know. What are you gonna do about that? So much fizzling.
On a wee minute.
Hey, he's speaking a little bit of French.
Consume their color.
Or Rabbit. Thank you, Rab. Well, worst things could happen.
Don't give up yet.
Cheers.
Nice. That's good news. What's Frizzle doing? That's not bad. Seems to be weaker to magic than to physical attacks. She's going sicko mode. Okay. $73. It's pretty sweet.
Mid-heal.
The mid-heal tops her right up. It's very good. Still can't use abilities. So we're gonna do this.
Yourself.
Oof, a lot of hit points. Frizz it is.
Give in to me.
Veronica, no.
Behold my beauty.
She did the most damage out of
What do we do?
anybody. Rabbit. Dedazzle, befuddle. More heal, I guess, is the way we're going here. Just trying to keep people up at this point. Mid heal on self.
Give in to me.
Oh. Mesmerized thing is rough. Abilities, right as rain. Let's do it. Nice. I think over the past few rounds, we've actually lost the HPU battle. Who can cure paralysis? 'Cause I don't know that paralysis is going to go away. Lineup. How do I see their abilities from this window? No, I want line up. Guess I cannot. I feel like it might be. I think well, it would be Sylvando. All right, line up.
You rang, honey?
Sure did, baby. I think we're good enough here. We can use Crackle. Get some more damage coming back. Veronica's back. Yes. Spells. Just fireballs. Lots and lots of fireballs. Snap out of his Squiddo. Ow. This battle's going well. There's just like a lot of status to deal with. There we go. There we go. Sylvando's our dude then. Took me this long to figure it out, but hey. Here we are. As long as she doesn't beguile Sylvando. But maybe Sylvando has some resistance to that from being charming himself. Oh, Sylvando. Frizzwiz. Yeah, let's do it. Hey, it's not bad. It's good damage.
Thank you.
You are most welcome, Veronica. There, we did it. Okay, it wasn't so bad. We learned some things as we went. Drain magic. That's always handy.
Fabulous, darling.
Remedy heal.
Not bad, eh?
Wonder what it does. Everyone's getting skill points. Everyone's so skilled right now. I'm impressed with all of them. Good for you, everybody. All right, Sylvando. You've proved yourself. I apologize. You were right. I was wrong. Knives, swords, whips, hypno whip. Let's do it. Yeah, do it. More attack power. Can't be a bad thing. Okay. Who else we got? Jade's got 8. Tornado thrust. Doesn't connect often. Sign me up for that. Yeah, critical hit chance is good. Crits are really helpful in this game. Little talk new tricks. Cute. Yeah, magical mending is helpful. Minor MP recover after battle. That was delight. I feel like a lot of these aren't necessarily that great. But more magical mending is always good. Just more stats. Just more stats, please. Heavily invested down here in this Vim. Whips, no thanks. Yeah, might as well. This one's probably worth 4, yeah. Beazle freeze, Beazle freeze, an attack that can deal heavy damage to demons. Interesting. How do I know who's a demon though? I'm sure I'll deduce that somehow. Cobra Strike. No thanks for boomerangs. Flame Slash for swords. No thanks. Guile. I'll hold on to that. I'd rather the stat boost.
How did you... An ugly victory!
Look who's talking, lady.
Listen well, foolish humans. Your battle cannot be won. You will never defeat my master, my muse, my inspiration, my Mordegon.
Mordegon? Who's that?
Mordegon!
Who's that?
When his vision is at last realized, when his world comes into being, I shall return.
Is that a promise?
Wait! You have to tell us more about Mordegon.
You will learn more soon enough. Master, may these unsightly souls be cursed, and may you live forevermore!
Forevermore. There you go, some good light pollution. Hopefully I get that key.
Mordegon. Finally, we're getting close. Wait. We know that he corrupted an ancient kingdom by possessing one of its most powerful people. Could Nhou Wat be the ruins of that kingdom?
It's possible.
She said something about wanting him to live forever. Is that what Mordegon wants? Is that what all this has been about?
Living until the end of time. Our magic key.
Magic key, eh? Well,
think of all the
if
looting.
nothing else, we'll be able to open a door or two we couldn't before. Who knows what we'll find?
Dinguses. Well, that's good.
Well, there's a nice wee bonus for our troubles, eh? Now, I don't know about you, but I'm about ready to leave this accursed place.
Yeah, I'm into that. I'm into that. And thankfully, there's a tear right there. And they all jumped in. Whoa! French horn part. That's right. Get out of here, you dinguses.
Well, well.
You dinguy.
I guess we saved the day again.
Thanks for
What is happening, please? So many people are coming out of the ruins.
They were trapped down there. You guys were too busy
In the name of heaven!
trying to manipulate them for money.
You have done something to our mural. Where is it? Tell me!
If I told you, you wouldn't believe me. That's right. You think you're ready for the truth? Well, you can't handle the truth.
We're free. We're back in the real world. Thank crikey for that. And don't come back, you stupid painting. Huh?
The real world? What is he talking about, please?
You're not stuck in the fake world. If I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
No, you are lying. The mural did all these terrible things?
Yeah, it's magic evil Dora mural.
If this is true, then we owe you a great debt, friends. Come, you must stay at our inn again this evening.
I would never believe
Free
you.
of charge, of course.
If I was like, yeah, I know the painting killed everybody and turned them into like evil pigments, I would be like, yeah, that's legit. Come stay over. It's safe. I really want you in my house at night. That's what I'm looking forward to. Just being asleep with you on the premises. Guy who thinks that an evil statue mural trapped everybody. I'm gonna grab a drink. 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Could you tell? Onward to video game. Sup? No thanks. How much money do I have now? Oof. All right. We put 10 grand in the bank. Okay. Can we order anything from here? No, it's like all the other stuff. It's just decorations. Cutscene. How did I know? I'm just psychic.
Oh, you're leaving already? I must thank you before you go.
He wants money.
You have saved our town and given me many great new business ideas into the bargain. Goodbye to the home of the fortune-bringing Mural, and hello to the town of the Mural that swallows humans whole.
Oh boy.
Tourists love scary stories.
Still
Now
on
I
that
must go.
grind.
I have a fresh batch of replica murals to sell.
Got those Mona Lisas.
They certainly know how to spin a setback into a sale round these parts, eh?
Capitalism, baby.
We better be putting our best foot forward too. Why
Sell
don't
you
we
your
get out
tragedy.
there and see what that magic key unlocks? I'm sure I remember seeing a door with the same symbol as the key on it over in Svardsrust. It was near that Warrior's Rest Inn.
I recommend. I
Let's not
remember a
be
lot of
too
these
bogged
things.
down in the old treasure hunting, though, eh, laddie? There's Morrigan we really need to be worried about. I'm more certain than ever that he's the one behind the change in King Carnelian.
Ellipses. Right.
That's right. We need to get moving. I don't know how Morrigan's planning on achieving eternal life,
Right.
but I know one thing. We're going to
She's
stop him.
related to the people in Heliodor. She's a princess, I think. She's the princess of Heliodor? Alright, we did it. Dark art. Is there a place where I can see all these? Okay, items dropped. Slime family, humanoid, elemental. Okay, so if I really needed to, I could look them up. In case you want to like 100% the game, it's got lists of everything. Hey there. Is that a Care Bear? Welcome, Cat Donuts. It's a pleasure to have you out. It's going good. It's going good. Cat Donuts is hosting me. What a king. What a champion. I'm doing good. I just beat the living piss out of Dora. She had it coming though. She was an evil painting lady. You know what I mean? Tried to steal my soul. So like, I'm the king of soul. I'm super bad, right? That's all I got going for me. Without soul, I ain't got it. I ain't got nothing. Care Bear for luck? Hey there, sports fan. It's me, Braveheart. And I love sports. Do you love sports, fan? Dora's a badger? I don't know what that is, but it sounds like something we don't want. Let me in. Oh, I need a different key. I got a magic key, so now we're gonna go on a wonderful, wonderful journey. Treasure hunting. Narp. Norf. What's Pinky say? Narf. Pinky in the brain. Pinky in the brain. Curling is kind of fun to watch, though. That's cool. Yeah, curling, you know, it's a sport. People don't like it for no reason, right? Lots of people like curling here in Canada. You love treasure hunting in Dragon Quest? Well, let the hunt begin. If treasure be the food of adventure, hunt on. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? I have a funny Shakespeare pun story. So I was playing Dragon Quest Builders, and we made an amphitheater in my town, a little outdoor theater space, which is very fun. And I set the stage so that the play that was being put on was Much Ado About Nothing. And one of my viewers came back like 2 months later and was like, I just got the pun. Like, I just figured it out. We're doing Shakespeare in class, and the teacher said we're gonna read the play Much Ado About Nothing, and I just lost it laughing. Like, 'cause it's just, and I couldn't. They're saying like, and I couldn't explain to anybody what it was that I found funny, because I knew they would never understand. It's a good moment. It was one of those things, right? Like, sometimes you gotta make the joke. Even if you know the joke is for only like 2 people in the entire world, you just have to believe in them and know that one day that it'll be the day that they get it, and it will have all been worth it, right? You believed in them the whole time. Much ado about nothing. Bum 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 bum. That's some stupid crap you would do. Lay in a deep pun that people will only appreciate later in life, and you know you'll never get thanked for it. But like you do it because it's right. You're a lava lump. Don't talk to me like that. I wonder how I get over there. Do I have to stand on that geyser and get blown away? Somehow I doubt it. Seems I can't even jump up there. Par for the course in my world. That's fair. That's fair. You gotta do the good deeds regardless of... The good deeds are rewards in and of themselves, you know? You don't do them for credit. You do them because they must be done. You know, it's the expression, we go not because we must, but because we can. The music is so good. This game's got one of the best soundtracks of any game ever, I've decided. Also, I just did 69 damage to that slime, so think about that. Everyone, fight wisely.
Let's go!
LETSGO. Go Veronica. Go, 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 go Veronica. Zing, well that's good. Tingle all the way. How have you been there, Kitty Cat Donuts? I hope you're having a good one. 12, 10. It's interesting. 10 for 12 or 6 for 10. Whatever. Don't worry about it. I want critical hits. We're going to go in that direction. Very underrated in the US. This game, the Dargon Quest. Underrated overseas? Yeah, I'd seem so. There's a lot of people who don't know about these games. Which is crazy to me, but here we are. Especially because of the dudes and it's the Smushing Brothers now, right? I wish I could write music like this. So proper, so right. It's tough, right? Genre music is hard. Usually I'm pretty good at writing like sound-like music that's very squarely in a style. But it takes me a long time to like study it and get in that headspace and learn about the key characteristics that make the music sound the way it does, like the harmonic choices and the structure that the melodies are usually making. Oh, it's a two-handed. Never mind. Yeah, get out of here. It's a lot of work in a good way, but it's also a lot of work. A lot of what makes this music sound the way that it does is orchestration. Is just the way that the very simple material is presented to all the different instruments in the orchestra in order to make it feel rich and full and regal and strident and proud, you know? Like all that stuff, like those piccolo parts. Can I unlock those doors now? No. Jeez, I'm pretty chatty myself, so no complaints here. I would rather talk than not talk. Oh, this. Yeah, I would much rather chat with folks than just sit here in silence. If only there was some sort of key that was magic. Yeah, I'm also pretty good at the very specific style of charisma that comes from being a streamer, where you just like find ways of ignoring topics. Subject of conversation if you want to avoid them. It's always subtly guiding dialogue in a productive direction where you don't have to dig into someone's very good opinion that they're regurgitating based off of, you know, like whatever they heard on the radio today or something. It's usually the way it goes, right? I mean, for very fair reasons. Very few of us are actually, you know, relevant political theorists. Who's got the time, right, to properly analyze all the literature and the events of the day and come up with a meaningful and profound assessment of our world. It's hard to find the time. You poor souls. Look what hell you've wrought upon yourself. Whenever I poke my head on the old Twitch machine, which admittedly is not very often, I never see you streaming. Maybe one day I'll catch a Cat Donuts live stream. I will be so lucky. Where is the treasure? There is the treasure. Robber gloves. I wonder what they're made out of. Dragon Quest. You know what they're made out of. The robber gloves are made out of robber. Just like your robber tires. Floor's gonna fall in, right? Oh no, I'm good. Floor's gonna fall in, right? Oh no, I'm good. Robber gloves. If there's a pun to be had, by gum, it's in this game. Probably. Alright, I have a magic key, but it's not that magic. Don't get too excited, right? What do you think this is? It's not that magic. Be right, beluga whale. It's a weird thing to say. Bum. Zagadadi, zagadadi, ah. That is a sweet bicep man emoji thing. Where did you find that guy? Where is he hanging out? The dank and deadly dungeons of Heliodor. La, 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 la. I often imagine that the fine boys and girls of Twitch probably don't really like my singing that much, but also I can't stop it. Like I literally, if you were like, Liam, don't sing, I'd be like, right, and then like 2 minutes later I'd be like, la, 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 la. Like it's just part of me, baby. Can't cut it loose. I just can't quit you singing poorly. He's from Full Metal Alchemist. It's one of the General Andrews emotes. Cool. Same. It's good. It's good stuff. It's just like, you know, if singing ain't along, sing along. If sing along ain't right, I don't want to be right. Mr. Tickle Tockle. Tickle Tockle. What do we got? So we got some delicious rats to eat. Oh, no. Some my famous recipe, mushroom and rat soup. Yeah, sing him while you draw, whistle while you work. Seed of life, just sitting in the barrel. It's pretty cool. And in there's some zombie mail. Zombie mail. Who's it written to? No, that's not what I wanted. Fun. I like my armor better. It's hard not to if the music is... Exactly. Music speaks to your soul, baby. That's how we do music around here. I think the thing with like music is that it touches you on a level that's like before thought. Does that make sense? It's hitting a part of your brain that's deeper than, you know, whether or not the tax rate is too high or if you look good in blue. You know what I mean? It's inside you, man. Baby. Man, baby. Dig it. Dig it, baby. It's also like from like a musician's perspective, from like a performer's perspective, or from a music making / music interested person. Singing is also the easiest way to internalize a piece of music. Oh, I see what we're doing here. Okay, cool. The treasure hunt continues. Baby. Full Metal Alchemist. I don't really know what that is. I have the slight sense that it's an anime. But I don't know if you can tell. I don't really know much about that stuff. Which is okay. Okay. I could have been doing this whole time. Dun 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 dun. I guess I've never gone back to the racetrack. We can do that. I don't know if there's like anything waiting for us at the racetrack. But let's go find out. Let's go visit. Bum 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 ba. Bum 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 bee dum. I think there's a quest out here that we never did. We were looking for the golden cacti ball things. I think I just never found them. Supposedly like they're out at night. I ain't never seen none. I ain't never nothing did none. Bum ba-dum ba-dum. Very good music indeed. How's your week been there, cat? Kitty cat? Meow meow meow. Hope it's been good. Hope you had a good one. Just a great week. Yeah, there's that guy. Cacti ball guy. Never really... treasures. 2,000 gold. 8,000 gold. Making the magic happen. There's Hocus Loci. Hocus hats. Frizzle retardant suits. Could be cool. Skill seeds. Very nice. Mini metal. See, that's the singing I think people don't like. I guess no one's ever actually said it. Maybe I'm just judging myself. I'm being self-conscious. This Catfish Dungeon, Link's Awakening, nice. I gotta play that game. I gotta pick up that Awakened Link. I decided I'm gonna pick up the silly old Ring Fit Adventure thing. I had a change of heart, which I can tell you about if you're interested. But yeah, Link's Awakening is on the to get list. Picked up a copy of Transistor for like $5. Haven't played that one yet. Sure. Yeah, so Ring Fit thing looks cool. When it was first announced, I kind of like you know, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of judged it for being one of those like, you know, like I'm in good shape. I don't need a video game to exercise. People who do are stupid, right? Like, well, you know, that's not a really good attitude to have, Liam. Because one, it's not true, and two, I think it's also unfairly prejudiced against people who could find benefit from such a product, right? Maybe you don't need a video game. What? What's this guy talking about? Golden Rains will transfer your fortunes. Using to steer your seed and pushing into chance. Wow, there you go. And I was, yeah, that's dumb. So, as it happened, my employment situation has changed recently, where I'm working from home every day now and not riding to work. I'm riding my bike to work. So it's like hours of exercise that are gone out of my calendar every week. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make good on my bad reaction and salty comments that I made about the game. And I'm gonna pick it up. And I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna see how it goes. Just because you don't need something doesn't mean you can't benefit from it. Not everything needs to be a competition, right? You don't. It's good enough to just exercise. You don't have to prove you're like the coolest exercising dude ever in order for it to be worthwhile. That's what I'm saying. Charge. I forget how to do this. I love that your horse can drift, though. Also, I love that your horse can hit the wall. Drift, horsey, drift. Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I love how that there's like, in the soundtrack, there's like horsey clip-clop hooves sounds in the background. I think drifting chews up way more of your stamina than not drifting. This is definitely like the F-Zero game we've all been waiting for. Last lap, baby. That's the battle music. Solid choice. Anyways, that's my story. I don't know if that means anything to you, but I think so much time we go through life talking about what's like the best way to. I almost laughed at that guy. How to be nice and accepting and, you know, all these things, admit our faults or whatever, but then never actually do anything about it. So I had to change of heart here. Congratulations, friend. You are magnificent. You handled your steed exquisitely. But I'm getting your prize. The bronze cup goes the magnificent item. I hope it's to your liking. Slime earrings. Silver cup, baby. Let's do it. Let's do the silver cup. My plate mail might not be the lightest choice. For a horse race, but hey, whatever you're gonna do. The silver cup. I like this. This is very much like Microsoft Golf Simulator 1999. The flybys. Oh, we have a different horsey. This time it's green. The green horse must be the fastest. Wow, this guy's Tokyo drifting me. Oh, there was a shortcut there or something? Is that guy cheating? I'm in first though. So if he's cheating, he's not doing a great job. Not sure what's happening. I'm not an expert on horses, but I don't know about how faithful of a recreation of horse racing this is. But I seem to be doing okay, so... you know... whatever, right? I feel like there's a lot of overlap here with F-Zero. Is it just me? Did I just cheat? I feel like I really took a shortcut there. A foist place. It's a big chunky one. I like this font. It's a good font. I like that guy's mullet. You handled your steed exquisitely, sire. Oh, must be forgetting your prize. It's the only part I'm bad at. At least maybe it made it easier on Switch or something. I don't know. That was on easy difficulty. Let's try going up. We're gonna go up a rank. All right, let's do this. Let's get into it. Charge. Look at those barely attended stands. Yo! This guy's a bully. Bullying me. Taking the inside. That's right. Avoiding the pumpkin. Alright, now I'm in first. How bad could I be if I'm winning, right? I love that the horse drifts. That's so incredibly silly. On this circuit, you pretty much just hold down the dash button the entire time. I don't know what they've been feeding this horse, but I'm worried that it's going to have a heart attack. That's right, baby. Number 1. Should have done that in the PS4 one. Are you playing the game again on the Switch? Like a super cool dude? I got a gold bracer. 2 chunks of copper. Let's try Silver Cup on difficult mode. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, the second course definitely does seem much like this shortcut or whatever does look like it's much shorter. For real, to be real. Stars. These guys are bullies. They're bullying me. Do you get a bonus for like slipstreaming like in Ridge Racer? I'm doing badly. Alright, we got through it though. We're in the clear now. Oh no, my horse is out of gas. I gotta hit the power-up strip. Like an F-Zero. Because this is F-Zero. This is the best F-Zero game in years. You know how like Starlink is the best Star Fox game in ages? This is the best F-Zero game. That's right. Through the power of cheating, I won. Hells yeah, baby. This is when you started being terrible at it. The difficult mode. Easy was easy, difficult was difficult. Yes. The assassin. 2 chunks of silver. There's no gold cup? Come on. Tell this place. I'm getting out of here. This place stinks. What is an assassin? Some sort of accessory. Yeah, critical legit. Let's do it. Is it always left hand? Weird. Critical. Oh, I see why. My attack's going down because of the item. Right. More charming, more criticaling. Charm +5. Plus agility. I don't know. Let's go for it. Let's just go for it. Let's just invest. Let's invest in the crits. The crits are exciting. The crits are super hype. So we're gonna emphasize hype. Look at those frames we lost there. Let's turn the daytime to the night and go and see if we can find those cacti balls. Just while we're here. Just while we're exploring this area. Stay at the inn. Oops, I accidentally hit overnight. Oh well. Well, it's just money, whatever. Stay a while and... I did it again. That's what you get for button mashing. One more time, one more time. Stay a while and listen. We're gonna look for those cacti balls. You know, a place I never really went to when we were first through was that weird Stonehenge Oracle looking area. I forget whether or not there were any wells that had magic key areas in them. Yeah. Ha 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 ha, yas. Yas. What are we yassing at? We're yassing at the Stonehenge. Love that area, good for leveling up. Nice. Gotta go take a look. We'll go see what is up. Apparently the cactus creatures I'm looking for are orange. They're orange. You got a quest for me? What's up, baby? Oh yeah, the sister thing. I remember that. Don't know that I really did that. We can find that sister. I'm not really worried about her for now. She's cool, I'm sure. She's a great old gal. Yeah, I never did explore these ruins. I was told apparently they only come out at night. So what do I know, right? Yeah, I'm just misremembering things. What are you up to? Being scholastic? Yeah, the more I study, the less I understand. That's how I feel about music, baby. The more I learn about music, specifically harmony, specifically the way that harmony works, the less I feel like I understand. Oh, okay. Just trying to run this guy over with the horse. I don't know. We both could be wrong, right? Why not both? Well, you're dead.
Wonderful.
It's a tough way to go, eh? Just like that, man. More heal. I mean, whatever the case may be, I've never actually seen one, so... Shows how much I know. Just crushed him. Get out of my way. Can I get this snake dude? Snakeoid? Yes. I love it. Sweet. Kids are awesome. Have fun. Bum 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 baya bida. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, I don't know where the thing is. We're probably just gonna give up on it. No, yeah, I tried. Alright. To the next phase of our treasure hunt. We shall go to Gondolia. The crossbow crack shot. Here was on this side. Go to your quick peek. The loading times are pretty reasonable. You're never really on these screens for that long. See if we can go find that sister. Golden boy. That was interesting. My jump got canceled. Some speedrun tech. I think that all of this stuff is past tense at this point. I don't need any of this. It's got JRPG town problems, right? Where you go into the next area and then everything from the previous spot is just useless. Oh yeah, there was that other area that I never explored. I guess I need this key. Completely different key. That'll be ridiculous. A blue eye. Wonderful. Oh, it is you who helped my boy Placido, see? Nice. When Placido stopped talking, my husband, he says, is because of the Darkspawn. But I do not believe him. Grazie. Smashing your things, stealing your stuff. We all believe the rumor. Big mistake. It's from years ago. No. You were told a bunch of lies by King Carnelian. That's what happened. You get tricked. Tricked, my boy. You escaped, bravo. I worry about you. Better than ever, boys. Outside, I'm playing. I observed Jasper talking to another monster. He's scary. So I'll make a little scream. I know he's important now for Ilidor, but me, I hate him. He's Batman, totalmente. He looked nasty to me. Am I correct? No, he's still the voice of little Placido. Evil man for sure. He's a very evil man for sure. There's no denying that. They're northwest is where the girl ended up. What's the deal? Where's this? Are you? Dohe Rotando. You're no bad person at all. How's it going there, kitty cat, my dude? Those kids, am I right? Always doing crazy things, jumping around. Being cool dudes. Setting the house on fire. Eating the laundry, you know. Kid stuff. I know a lot about kids. As you can tell. You can ask me any question about parenting, and I don't know the answer. Ask me any question about parenting, and I'll pretend to know the answer. Seed of magic. Seed of bucket. Another mini metal. Say bone. Magnifique. Pumpkin of magic. Magic pumpkin. Divine designs. Skittle learns how to make seraphic scepters, a pair of angel sandals. Well, that sounds fun. Oh, I like angels. Yeah, no, kids are like, yeah, I was a kid. I'm familiar with children. I've not been a parent, and I pray will never be a parent. But, eating laundry, etc. Just kid things. But, yeah, totally. It's just like, I used to be a camp counselor, and you would just, like, you'd find kids in the middle of these things, right? Just like whatever, making up whatever completely stupid thing you can think of. And you're like, guys, why are you putting spaghetti down your pants? And then they all look at each other stunned, realizing for the first time that they're putting spaghetti down their pants, and they go, and then you go, don't put spaghetti down your pants. God. Like, how did you guys make spaghetti so fast? I left the room for 5 minutes. That's how long it takes water to boil. How did you? And they're like, kids, right? Seed of magic for the win. Yeah, it's good. It's good seed. Of all the seeds, do we never get to see this competition? There was supposed to be like a strongman thing. Did it ever happen? I don't think I ever actually got to see it. We're looking for the dude's sister because we're trying to give her a letter. I don't know where she is. I'm just like talking to dudes.
Verissimo. Ah, Luciano. He sings so beautifully. He's soothing my heart. He's like riding a gentle wave. He speaks in a wonderful, mysterious voice people hear on the sea. But for me, he does seem to have the best voice in the world.
I should be a voice actress.
I can do it, Daddy. I can do it. Slightly troubling, problematic Italian accent. I've never been Lily, and I don't speak any Italian.
I know a tiny bit of Italian vocabulary from playing music, and that's it.
And I know Mario.
Famous Italian Mario. Yeah, let's puff it up. Let's do it. It's puff time. Puff. Okay, well that was fun. Don't know what that's for. Let's go boating. I once wrote a song called Let's Go Boating. It's interesting. Ba ba bee da bee ba dee ba dee da bee da ba bee da dee ba ba da bee da bee da bee da bee bum bum bee ba bee ba bee da bee da ba ba da bee da bee bee da bee ba bee ba da dee ba bee da bee bum bum bee da ba ba da da bee da ee ba dee da bee bum bee. And that's the melody to Let's Go Boating. Surprised I still remember that, but I guess that's how these go. No. They had lyrics. It was I guess we were kind of talking about this earlier. It was a sound-like tune. I tried to write a song that like sounded like it was from a musical from like the 50s kind of thing. And then post-war, everyone is exceedingly optimistic musicals. So that's why it sounds like that. You're supposed to be able to sit amongst a bunch of different tunes and have you not be able to pick out that mine was written, that one was written by me and not from an old-timey musical. Which is also why it's kind of dumb. Why it's called Let's Go Boating, right? Senior Universo. It's canceled. I guess that's fair. After the incident. Anyways, I haven't thought about Let's Go Boating in a long time. Before Bino has nothing but trouble. A little Bambini. I haven't thought about Let's Go Boating in a long time. It's a pretty good tune. It's very stupid though. I used to write a lot of sound-alikes. I was doing that a lot when I was in university. Because it's good habit, right? It's a good thing to learn while you're at university is how to become like a commercial arranger, so to speak. Because that's the kind of thing that you always get asked for when you're doing like for hire arranging or whatever. Nobody wants you to write music that sounds like you as an arranger. People want you to write music that sounds like other things. They're like they want the guy they can't afford, so they get you instead. Which is fine. It's fine. It's just also the way it goes. Maybe what's her face is in this house, something like that. She's like locked behind that gate. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All different designs are lovely. Alright, well, I can't figure out how to do the thing, so we're just gonna get the hell out of here. La da dee da dee dee da. La da dee doo dee dee da. Zwadrast. See. Haha, right. Yeah. Apparently Helfric was blocked. I've permitted the term frick. That's how it be sometimes. Oh yeah, it's not a problem, right? Just like you need to be able, like it's something you need to be able to do as a writer or as a comic book artist or whatever, right? Learning those styles is important to your own development as an artiste. There is I did that with quite a few things. There's my favorite arranger, my favorite jazz arranger is a dude by the name of Marty Page. And I transcribed a lot of his arrangements, maybe 3 or 4. Doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're transcribing someone's arrangement, it takes a lot of hours. Because transcription in music terms is when you write out every single note, you write everything down, just from by ear, in order to figure out how they wrote their piece of music, right? So doing 4 of those is quite a bit. And then I reorchestrated them for the band I was leading at the time, which was a 12-piece ensemble. Most of the arrangements of Marty Page that I was transcribing were for an 11-piece ensemble, so it worked out well. Slightly different instrumentation, but... And yeah, it got to the point where I was able to write a chart, and I claimed it was a Marty Page chart, and people were like, "Yep, that's fine, cool. I like Marty Page." And then I was like, "Gotcha." Wasn't actually. I wrote it. And people were like, "Why did you say you didn't then? What was the purpose of this?" And I was like, "Haha. Oh, whoops. I now realize that this was a slightly manipulative thing to do. I'm sorry. Oopsies. I was too concentrated on my artistic goal and forgot that you are real people who I have deceived." I must go now. It's wild. The Why did you lie to us? You didn't need to do that. But I did it for my own amusement. Oh. Fooled you. Ha ha ha! And then I threw down a smoke bomb and disappeared into the night. So there was a thing up there. How do I get up there then? There's also like a ship's wheel. That's weird. How do I climb this windmill? Anyways, Marty Page is a great arranger. If you're ever looking for some slick writing, check him out. For a while they called him the Picasso of jazz. That doesn't mean anything, but that's what they called him. I really like his music. One of the things I really appreciate about Marty Page's writing is that a lot of it has this like written in the back of the cab on the way to the recording session kind of quality to it. If that makes sense. Like it's not overwritten. Like it's a lot of it is just like just enough to be a chart, a piece of music. Nothing extra. And so they all play really well and have just like a hook that's interesting, a cool trick that he's doing that you appreciate. But it's not like, you know, it's not like Brahms. I don't know if you know much of Brahms music, but if there was a word that I would describe the music of Brahms with, it would be superfluous, more than required. Brahms had a tendency to write 5 movement works that could have been 3. Yeah, so gotta love that Marty Page. Yeah, I could go on and on about this, so stop me anytime you're bored of hearing about Daimed. Hearing about jazz arrangers. But one of the best examples of that is he has a really good arrangement of the song I Love Paris. I love Paris in the morning. I love Paris in the something. Oh, well, the orbs must be nearby. Oh yeah, the ruins. Why, oh why do I love Paris? Do-do-dee-dee-dee-dee. And so his arrangement just like completely abandons the original song and just has this really cool bass line thing happening underneath it, underneath the melody for a half of it. Sure, yeah, Stephen King writes 5 words instead of 1. Exactly. Superfluous. More than required. Classy collar for the kingly kids. Pea goats. Robes. Bum. Boo-doo-dum. Boo-doo. Bum. Boo. Bum. Boo. And then for the B section of the melody, every single note of the melody is harmonized the exact same way with a diminished chord, regardless of whether or not. Also, we got the Purple Lord. So every single melody note is harmonized with a diminished chord, regardless of whether or not the diminished chord has anything to do with the harmony that's going on. There's like 100% not connected. Just no relationship, but it just sounds cool. I found a joker. And it's a really good arrangement. It's really effective, but like essentially what it is just like a bass line against the melody, and then it's the B section melody is harmonized the exact same way every single time. And it's like, dude, you wrote this arrangement literally in the cab on the way to the recording session. What are you doing? You can't... How long can you get away with this for? They're gonna call you on it. You're gonna get in trouble. But it doesn't matter, because they sound good, right? So that's one of the things I really appreciate about Marty Page's writing, is it's just enough, right? Like, it doesn't get in the way. The song is already, especially as an arranger, right? It's a good quality, because the song is already really good. And if you're arranging I Love Paris, it's, you know, people want to hear I Love Paris. As much as it's nice to add something cool to the song, people don't really want you to, like, do something crazy. They just want you to make I Love Paris sound a little fresh and interesting. Make it feel like it's new again, right? But not actually really change it. So it's really good quality in arranger. He finds little ways to embellish the material without covering it up. Which I very, very much admire. Maybe I've been successful in that way as an arranger. Some of my Octorok stuff? Who knows? Let's see. We shall see. Totally, absolutely. And it's really cool also to do like a complete 100% takeover, you know what I mean? Like, oh, that's very pretty. The two textures over top of each other to make the surf. The way that they're rolling over makes it feel like it's slowly breaking. It's nice, it's subtle. It's also like light on resources in order to showing like the waves coming in. I wonder if there's actually like a transformation where the texture is being brought around a 3D object that's like shaped like an airplane's wing or whatever. It's got the bend in it. I don't know if you can see what I'm talking about. When you look at it from this angle, you can kind of see where the 3D shape that's like the mesh would be mapped to might be underneath the semi-translucent surface of the water. I don't know if that you can see what I'm saying. Anyways, yeah, it can be really cool to do your like a complete 100% takeover of a piece of music and like remake it entirely of your own. You know, like treat an arrangement like its composition. Take the original piece of music in such a different direction that people won't even recognize it as being as the original. That's cool too. Yeah, how it is that they actually how they executed this. But if that's what they're doing, it would be, I feel like that would probably be a pretty resource light way of making surf look realistic, if that makes sense. I don't know, I'm not a graphics dude, but that's what it looks like to me. So we got the purple orb. We're really just chewing through these orbs. Now I also know why the game encouraged me to go back to Zwaardust specifically. There was a purple orb. So yeah, you can do. There's lots of different options when you're arranging or doing a new version. I guess like in character art, there's something similar to that, right? Like you can show a similar stylistic presentation of an existing character and just put them in like a new context that wasn't in the original work but looks really similar to how it would look if you just, you know, it was Dragon Quest but they were in a volcano or whatever, right? But the characters still look the same, whatever. And then you can have like a full takeover, as it were, where you're showing the same characters but in a radically different style. Like you making like an oil painting of a Dragon Quest scene or whatever. An example of that. Oh, your husband. What a dingus. Done with Zelda now. Key and Peele. Nice. Air horn, air horn, air horn, air horn. I didn't realize that that was a Key and Peele quote. It's also a song lyric from a Youngblood brass band song, but obviously air horns they loom large in the public conscience. Or maybe it's an Aesop Rock lyric. It's either Aesop Rock or Youngblood brass band. I forget which. I could look it up. If we're really curious, I'll look it up. Come buy my things you can't actually buy. A quest? Do you know the Zero Shadow? The MMA fighter? He's the coolest. He can like just disappear. Anyways, I really want to get his autograph. He's pretty much the only fighter whose signature I don't have. Yeah, I can get your dude. I can get your dude's signature. I don't know what he looks like, but I'll bet he's... That's really funny. How do you know... Okay. I'm not gonna worry. I'm not gonna worry about these things. Is Vince still here? Just like hitting his bug juice real hard? Vince, are you doping still? Oh, they got rid of all the bug juice. It's too bad. May as well still use it. Already read that. But I already know these recipes because I've already been here on treasure hunting. Any treasure in here? Yeah, like I'm especially like super envious of like these types of pieces of music, because like I don't have the skills to write this. I don't have the stylistic comfort, you know. I don't have that confidence. This is written in such a relaxed and, you know, fluent. It's not struggling to be regal and broad and robust and plump. It just is, you know. It just feels. It's magnanimous. And easy, lighthearted, while still triumphant. Oh, to be able to write like that, I would give your right hand for it. Yes, that's right. I would gladly have you give up your right hand so that I could write like that. Do it. Get that emote happening. Are you doing like emotes for Twitch folks? Grab's laptop. No Keel and Peele for you. I'll help you come up with sick ideas. Don't listen to me. You weren't gonna. You weren't gonna take ideas from me, so it's okay. We need a horsey. We need a horsey. Pronto. Stab. On Pronto. On Donner. You need your right hand to draw with. Yeah, but I need your right hand for this deal I made with the devil. The devil's gonna be pissed. Oh, you just gotta resize it? Easy. What's it of? Is it of you giving up your right hand so that I can write glorious music? They're quick and fun? Yeah. That's sweet. What's this emote of? See ya, loser. Bum ba da ya ya. Bum ba da ba ya. There we are. This is where we're going. Treasure hunting for all the dinkuses. That's right, the magic key opened the door. That's what it's for. Don't waste my time, video game. 3 mini medals, jeez. We're rich with mini medals. Is finding 3 mini medals like finding 1 regular size medal? You know what I mean? Did you ever think about that? This horse can't climb stairs. Next you're going to be telling me this horse doesn't know how to tap dance. I paid a good fortune for this horse. Better be able to do math. See you, loser. I didn't even need to hit that guy. I just did it to be a bully. Just did it because I could. I felt nothing. Going the wrong way now.
Hello, Mr. Tackle.
Or Mrs. Tackle, I don't know. I don't know what the talk will do. I don't know what the talk will be like. The talk will be like it do. Okay, here we are. Quick, ask it to count inventory for you. That's a funny trick, eh? Like, all that is just like the horse knows to like move its hoof until you go and then it gets a carrot. That's all that is, baby. You knew that though. You didn't actually think horses do maths because you're not simple. Puerto Valor. I finished writing a melody for a piece of music today for a game. It's supposed to be a funk song. I don't know if you can guess this about me, but I'm not necessarily the most funky person out there, which is okay. It's okay not to be funky. I like funk music a lot. I'm up to get down. You know what I mean? I'm feeling it. I can play. You know. Sonny Rollins is like, can I play? I'm like, yeah, man, please. Be my guest. Savior of the Sands. Oh, that's a good look. Look at that boy. Look at this guy. You know, I'm a big fan. I've got the funk. I know that you've got to have the funk. This is the thing, right? Like I'm aware of that. But you know, it's not necessarily the style that I'm the most familiar with writing in. Just because, you know, that's what life's like, right? You can only master so many things. Falcon earring. Interesting. A dagger designed to look like an earring that lets the wielder take 2 strikes at once. So I think Eric would get in on this, right? Yeesh, looks good. So charming. Death's supposed to be eye candy. I can get into that. Take Eric for a walk in the woods. Why not? I don't know what his feelings on the matter is though, so it's hard to want things for Eric that I'm not sure Eric wants for himself, you know? The boy should have a say in the matter. Oh, what do you have to say? Lock off. 6 brightly colored orbs. I think I got 5 now. Yeah. Oh, we've got what's her face in the thingamajigger now. We've got Jade a bunny costume. He's a good guy. Treat him well. Yes, sir. Muy bien. My dear, you look so very beautiful. Every bit as maravillosa as the first bunny girl I ever saw. No, even more maravillosa. In fact, si chica, you are the most beautiful bunny girl in the world has ever seen. I'm doing an American doing a Mexican. Not everyone can carry the bunny girl outfit, you know. It requires a certain something, and you have it in spades. You agree, si chico? You also know that your friend makes a perfect bunny girl. Oomph. Jade stares coldly at the old man, sighs deeply, and walks off. That's what you should do. Either that or roundhouse kick his head off and have it roll down to the beach and into the water. Ja 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 ja. Por favor. Success. This quest has been transgressed with finesse. Mission complete. How's my impersonation of an American impersonating a Mexican? Or is that too meta? Am I too many impersonations deep? Anyway, so I wrote this folk song. Turned it in today. I haven't heard back yet. You know, it's Saturday. Oh, I gotta go to the real place. Understood. Understood. So let's hope it's funky enough. As they say, I don't know if you know the expression God made me funky. I don't know if God made me funky. But I think I wrote a pretty good song. We shall see. Yeah, we shall see. We shall see, senor. La ba bum, la ba bum, la da ba 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 ya ba. There definitely is a thing to that though. Like you can do an impression of other people doing an impression. Like I think that's where the Bill Cosby thing ended up eventually, right? Where people were more doing the Bill Cosby impression than they were doing an actual impression of Bill Cosby. Is Bill Cosby going to prison for a zillion years yet? Like, I lost track of that. Probably for the best. Let's not worry about Bill Cosby. Like Seinfeld or Jack Nicholson too. Yeah, Jerry Seinfeld impressions. Or people impersonating Jack Nicholson. Yeah, there's like a repertoire of impersonations, right? Like people doing Jimmy Carter. Even though they don't know who Jimmy Carter is. Or people doing like James Fonda. People doing Nixon. Yeah, for sure. I feel you there. Looking for the treasure in the game. Everybody wants a bunch of treasure, and then they're going to get a bunch of money from the treasure. Where's the treasure? I want the treasure. Let's hand in our medals. Alright, well, we've got this orb. Now what do we do? Ooh, it's an eerie red. Is that welcoming or is that frightening? Why, hello. I feel like I haven't done a lot of these quests. This guy never goes to sleep, I guess, because he always has to be on duty to take your many medals in. That should be enough, right? Yeah. Kit for a king. We have a lot of foraging we can do. Kit fit for a king. Crowns. Dress coats. Bada boom. It's a Felicitation, young man. Your reward for collecting 35 stamps is a falcon blade. Rah! It's my falcon impersonation. A really, really long time ago, maybe 5 years ago now, I got laryngitis, and after that, a memory box, double slash, and then after that, I haven't been able to sing as high. I think probably I could like train my voice back up to sing as high as I used to, but like I used to sing in choirs and all that stuff. I haven't done that since I got laryngitis that one time. Weird thought. But yeah, my voice has always been a little different since then. Stealing from the prop room, why not? Hi, Mr. Taco. Thunderball. All these props that are probably only in this one spot in the game that somebody had to make. So someone lovingly made these crash mats and volleyballs. Of course there's a mini medal here, right? Nice. That makes a ton of sense that there would be an academy uniform in here. Does not make as much sense that I'm stealing it, but hey, there we go. Oh, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. I would love to join a choir again. I don't have time for that kind of thing though. I used to sing in choirs a lot. You found this box? What is it inside, I wonder? Let me have a little look. Madame de Beauvoir opens the memory box and finds a red ribbon and a letter inside. She unfolds the letter and it begins to read. By the time you read this, I will be far, far away. The Crown Prince of Heliodor has asked my hand in marriage, and I cannot refuse him. So is this Jade who left this letter? But even though I may change, I always carry the wonderful memories of the days we shared together in my heart. I will never forget you. So I beg of you, dear friend, do not forget me. Remember the girl I was. And know that you will always be ma meilleur amie, mon ami soeur. My best friend, my soulmate. We gave you this ribbon as a token of our eternal friendship. Now it's your turn. So it is true, the letter is from my dearest friend. She was the prettiest girl in the school. La plus belle fille de l'académie, with the long, beautiful black hair that she always tied with that bright red ribbon. On the day of our graduation, I learned that she was to be married to the prince of a faraway kingdom. I feel so betrayed. We had such a terrible argument, because that was the last time I ever saw her. I heard she gave birth to a daughter, but that was taken ill soon after the child was born and passed away. So, I've always regretted that happened that night. We should not have fought. She was happy, and I should have been happy for her. So many years have passed since those jours de rêve, the dreamlike days we spent together. And I have thought about ma belle amie every day since au revoir. Merci, voyageur. I thank you for bringing us together once more. Voila! Take a ribbon as your reward. When my friend was a jeune fille, she wrote in her beautiful air, but I am an old woman now. I must follow her lead and let go of the childish things. Let your companion wear instead. She est très belle, t'aime bien, with the long black hair just like that of my friend. I am sure it will suit her just as much as it did my belle amie. Sweater received the bell's bow. Well, that's lovely. Me too. Choirs are fun. Singing is wonderful. Mission accompli. Au revoir. C'est magnifique. Très bien. J'aime. Oh, they're nightgowns. Very cute and weird for me to be here. That's fine. Okay. You found it, didn't you? Your trembling lips tell me you have something important to say. So I should share the secret with the target of my affection, should I? Tee-hee-hee. I knew that's what you'd say, which is why I told you all about this first place. Well, yes. I was visiting Mummy and Daddy back in here when I first saw you. Oh no, they have a crush on me. I don't know if I could give up the adventuring life quite yet, shall we say. Ever since that moment, I have been a prisoner of my passion. I am yours, Guido, now forever. But you're in the middle of an adventure, aren't you? Well, don't worry about me for the time being. Let our love ripen, and it will taste all the sweeter when it's finally time for us to be together. Farewell for now, my darling. Take this to remember me by. Oh, and this. Mwah, un bisou pour toi. Alright, some more uniforms. Everyone can dress up now, because we got 3 of these things. The whole party dressed up in schoolgirl outfits. Why not? Au revoir? I don't know the French word for slug. Comment dit-on slug en français? Non c'est? Je ne sais pas. Hey Google. Bonjour Google. I wonder if Google is attuned to the French Canadian accent. The Acadie. I will stop this impersonation now that we are leaving the academy. Because, you know, it'll wear thin on everybody, including me. I guess we're getting close to that old tree there, eh? We're probably gonna have to go to like Snifflehelm or whatever that is in the top left first. Lamau. Oh, Lamau. We can go to the Outer Sea, I think, and go visit some fine folks. Let's go to the Strand. Comment dit-on la main en français? Aujourd'hui, pour le déjeuner, tiens un pancake. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff, that French. Good language. Wish I could speak it better. Where do we go from here? I'm talking to myself like a crazy man. Is the emote that you're making for Twitch specifically? Or is it a Mixer? Do you ever use Mixer? Do you care about Mixer? I've never been. I hear they have ninjas there. I don't know if I should care. Why? What is Fortnite? I've never played Fortnite either. It looks like a shooter. You know? Like guns. Pew pew pew! Etc. How do we keep all our passions alive? We invest time in them. We nourish them with beautiful art. Look at this thing's bony butt. I'm doing the French Canadian accent again. I will stop. I'm so sorry. Pardonnez-moi, accept my apologies. Ouvre la porte. A falcon blade. I don't even need to make one now, because I found one in a box. It's made out of real falcon. Evita? Sorry? Yeah, I don't know. It sounded like you were quoting something, but I'm an idiot. Let's check out this cool falcon blade. Falcon punch! Evita. There was a production of Evita in town last winter that I didn't end up playing. I didn't end up getting a call. Too bad. 1, 2, 3. It's interesting. Oh baby, look at those big hits. Look at that smaller hit right there. Calls for backup. We're gonna have to do something about that. Oh, I mean, maybe I was. It's one of these things, right? Like, your influences are often deeper than you are aware of. Get out of here, buddy. We don't even need your kind. Jowler. Ow. She doesn't like it when you do that. It's very possible. Chances are there's, like, I do know some music from Evita, even though I don't know that I know it. If that makes sense. Good shot, Serena. I don't know the plot or whatever. Honestly, that's how it goes sometimes. Where, like, you play. Oh, that's funny. Or whatever. You're not going to commit to it. You did something. That much we know. You know, just like Evita and junk. I was just the lead. I can only assume that in the same way that when you play The Legend of Zelda, you play as the character Zelda. And as when you play Metroid, you play as the character Metroid, and in Halo, when you play Halo, you play as Halo. You can only assume that the main character of Evita is Evita. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think I am. Oh, this looks bad. There's a type of bass string called evaporazzi. So I don't play those, but a friend of mine does. Good work, Eric. You're making us proud. Bop. Donk. Doesn't count. Well, it counts for something. It's just you can't keep taking credit for that high school production for the rest of your life, right? That's all. And your real name is Halo. You know, Todd Halo, the star of the video game Halo. La da 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 da. Can we whack the tentacle? No, apparently. Oh baby, I thought whacking and tentacles kind of went together, but I don't. What do I know, right? I'm not an expert on these kind of things. Todd Halo coming in. I'm here to fight the alien battle. What's your order, Master Chef?
Todd Halo, you need to get into the big space fight. All the aliens are running around.
I think I would be a really good writer for an action game or action movie. I think I understand like the core of those characters. Like I understand Todd Halo's motivations. I know why he does what he does, right? Like the game. I don't follow. There's something I'm missing here. There's some crucial plot point, some detail, some character thing. Is your name Todd Halo? Halo. No. Donnie Halo. Amanda Halo. Gerald Metroid. Todd Halo. A man to Halo. I have, as I say, I've lost the plot, if not the passion for the novel. I'm not sure where we are with this joke anymore. Yeah. A man to Halo? Amanda Halo? I don't... I'm doing Dunno dance. More heal. Delicious shellfish. Oof. He's in utter shambles. And he's dead. Ow. That actually hurt. These guys are actually hitting hard. This will not be tolerated.
Don't worry, I'm here to help.
Thanks, Serena. Chilonodon. Only if Dawn says it's okay, I guess.
Another one bites the dust.
It's up to him. Look at this fancy place. Snowtown, Niflheim. This is easier than another one. Is there gonna be a dude out front being like, you can't come in because the plot says so? It's not time. Look at all the fog that's assisting assets loading in. Let's do some foraging. So shiny. Just the shiniest. I love shiny things because they are distracting. What was the emote of? You never said. Unless it's a secret emote. Boom, boom. Princess Peacoat. This looks hot. Admit to that. I'd wear that. Icarus Kid. Now, I don't want to have to put any more money in the stream swear jar, so I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it, but we'll make this. Oh baby. It looks like something. Let's put it that way. We can say that much. It looks like something. Oh, the guy's dog. He's wearing a link hat. Sick. Just out of curiosity, eggplant indeed. Aubergine. What? Just out of curiosity, you don't have to answer me this if you don't want to, but I'm just curious, like, how much would something like that go for? Like, how much would you charge for that service? You can, if you don't want to discuss it, you can DM me the answer. I don't know, some people are into that. Smith play or whatever, forge play. Who am I to blow against the wind? In they go. All of the stuff goes in the thing. Oh, the game. Keep doing it to me. I guess in fairness, the thing that this looks the most like is a spoon. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, I'm curious what the... I guess I could just like look on Fiverr or whatever and see what people are charging. And then I would have the answer to my question. I don't need to harass you about it. What's going on with this magical contraption? That looks like a thermometer. Nice. Nice. Boom, boom. Crown Dundersill. That strikes me as the kind of thing that you can only actually like make one of. Like you can't just like make a crown. $25. Strong it. Oh, okay, cool. So it must not take you long to do then. I mean, not that I'm like analyzing your production or whatever, but just based off of 25 bucks, like it can't be. And next strike is doubled. And sorry to if I'm asking too many questions about your business, but I'm just curious. How do you find clients? Our next strike have, do you say? I think this is good. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna finish. What a great crown. Perfection. +3 crown of being a king. King hat. +3 king hat. Boom, boom, do, do. Yeah, I mean, let's just keep making sweet gear. You need. But also quickly, yeah, absolutely. Well, that's the thing, right? Is that once you have the training, you could do a better job faster than I could do if I had unlimited time. You know what I mean? Like you could do a better job in an hour than I could do if I had an entire week. Because that's just how that works. Oh, baby. Flourishes. Lightning bash. A little too lightning. How's this looking? Praise. Well, they've done really well. We can try another lightning bash somewhere else and try to get lucky, but maybe here. Yeah. All right. Well, that's fine. Oh, I guess maybe we could. Yeah, we're done. We're done. Blob dress. Blob dress. I'll dress them up like a blob. Don't mind questions. My business. Lol. Sure enough studio is your company. Cool. Smash that link in there in the chat, my dear dude. Let me take a look. I'm asking for a friend. One dude was bragging that his friend did his logo for free in 30 minutes. And I was like, it certainly looks like it. Sick burn. Y'all got burnt by cat donuts. I had a shrugs. I had a similar discussion recently with a friend of mine where we were talking about like the cost of like mixing. Like I do freelance audio engineering and composing, right? And we were joking at this guy who was charging $10 to mix a song, and which is like, it's not right. It's just like, that don't add up. It just doesn't. You can't. You just. And we were looking at the comments of the guy's website, and one of them was like, "Wow, this guy's so fantastic. He's so good that he sent me my mix back in half an hour." It's like, oh, did he? Did he? He mixed your song? He mixed it in half an hour, you say? That's interesting. And you, and this is good. You like this. $10 for, it was like, this stuff can be kind of tricky to talk about because, there's so many terms that are out there to describe the exact same thing, but it was like a mixing. So like you just did your recording and then somebody's doing like EQ and panning and basically like cleaning up a raw recording so that it sounds good. And yeah, pretty well. Yeah, $10. $10, half an hour. Must be so professional, right? I can barely answer an email in half an hour. So like the dude must have just been like, had like presets for like male vocal and a preset for like female vocal and was just like ramming stems into it. Why hello, us to the sun. How are you doing? Welcome to the channel. We're doing lots of things. Just try to guess. Just guess what we're doing. 2,000. Jeez. Blowing out my my budget here. Always reminds me of Beauty and the Beast. I hope you're well, mon frère. I'm doing well. I've been hiding for a while. Oh, okay. That sounds good. Yeah, unfortunately, I've had a bunch of my... This is kind of too bad. I've had a bunch of viewers to the stream sort of dip out recently because they want to play the game, and I guess I'm like getting through it faster than them, and so they haven't been watching, which is kind of a bummer. But I've decided I would just stick to my guns and keep playing my game, playing the stuff I'm interested in, because, you know, it'd be different if I was making a bazillion dollars doing this, right? But I gotta play my game. But I have missed you. I have missed you and all the other Liam G25 live stream viewers. Your body type? Well, I think we've talked about this on stream before. But this is the ideal body type right here. The ideal male figure is definitely as wide as you are tall. Maybe I'll stream something else one of these nights. But I've just been having such a good time. You guys need to play the game faster. Jeez. I don't even play every night. I guess it doesn't help when I stream for like 5 hours. Yeah. Well, maybe after I'm done smithing and all this stuff, because we're at a bit of a juncture, I can stream something else for the rest of this evening. I wouldn't mind that. I just, you know, I miss you guys. These items can't be bought. Enjoy your game. It is such a fun game. I'm okay with that though. Like I'm not. I just want everyone to get along. I just want the nice people to be happy. You know what I mean though, right? Like I'm not like complaining or whatever. I'm just saying. Part of the fun is to have people there to play games with, right? And if I'm scaring people away, it's not what I'm going for. Oh, well, it worked out. I'm stuck on Spiderfellow right now. Oh, okay. I remember Spiderfellow. Fighter juice. I made juice out of humans so you could run an orphanage. There's no way you could ever think that this was a bad idea. There was no clues. Double whammy. Vince, you have very good judgment. Of course it's not strange that the spider monster wants you to kill people. This is justified entirely. pretty good. Ah, I tried. Yeah, for sure. I'm usually not affected that much by spoilers. This game is supposed to feel like... Yeah! Oh, there you go. Yeah. How do you find the Mario 100% series? So far, I think the only person who's ever watched any of it is Brad, which I'm 100% fine with. I'm like, Brad is a great guy, and I'm completely happy to make YouTube videos just for Brad. Like, I'm still going, baby. It's good to have you back. Missed you too. Missed you too, big guy. We'll play something else for a bit. I'll let people catch up. I think that's right. I've been going hard on the Dragon Quest too, right? Oh, baby. Finished. Yeah, I hope you like the Super Mario Odyssey 100% series. I think it's really silly. I think it's very bite-sized. It's fun that some of the episodes are like 40 seconds. Like, oh, well, I guess that's over. Sometimes I don't even get through the introduction. It's very silly. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it's like you don't know how much you're in for. Some of them are really long. Some of them I find that like I almost got like uncomfortable because it's like I'm just used to these things being so short. And it was like, oh, it's going on for 5 minutes. Is that okay? It turned out really well. Well, I'm glad that you've enjoyed it. I'm glad that somebody else other than Brad has had the chance to watch those videos. Brad has left a comment on like every single one too. Brad is a sweetheart. Brad is a sweetheart. What a good guy. I like that, Brad. I like that, Brad. Also, Cat Donuts, you didn't smash that link to your company in the chat. Don't be too modest. Beauty and the Beast. No, Husbando I have to use now. I have been using Sylvando because the game got hard. It got difficult, and I actually needed to use everyone's abilities. Power of next strike is doubled. Let's do it. Let's just throw caution to the wind. Quad strike. Yeah, please do. By all means. Tell your friends. Put the playlist on. There's over 100. I just uploaded video 140 today. Oh, I didn't forget. So just, you can cue the playlist up and just put it in front of your dog, you know? Let it babysit your dog while you're like, you gotta go to the shopping market or whatever. Gotta go get some cabbage. Dog loves Mario. I don't care who watches. Might as well be your dog. Nice. Good work, Jade. We're reworking the stuff. Alrighty. Gonna give this a big fat follow. And liked. I won't post on your wall though, because I would inevitably post something completely obnoxious. Oh hey, I got a friend request from Betty, who's totally not a porno Facebook account. Is California on fire again? That's you and the crew? That's awesome. Congrats, my dude. That's sweet. I'll check out the work a little when I'm not streaming. Bling bling belt. I don't know. So I made a bunch of stuff. We're gonna look away from the plot, so as not to upset anybody in the audience. I wonder if I can forge Gemma's charm. That's a curiosity. I got this. I made a sick crown. Oh yeah, you asked me how I get clients? You're so green and metallic. Yeah, I'm basically a Power Ranger. It's pretty cool. Don't you worry, you won't, it's not a spoiler. I promise there's no spoilers there. Eagle dagger. It's made out of real eagle. Oh no, it's cool. It's cool. Like you're not forcing me to do anything. I promise. I wouldn't. You know me. I'm as stubborn as a mountain goat. You couldn't make me do something even if you wanted to. Do you Twitter? I can too. We're finally seeing some of the new things that I taught Audubon Pal. Oh, West of the Sun, thank you so much. That's very kind. That's really cool of you. You are a certified cool dude. You are a #1 best customer friend. I like you very much. That's awesome. Thanks. How does it feel? You've got a different. Oh, the next icon's at 3 months. But it'll be cool. You'll like it. I promise. It's gonna make you feel real good. She can probably have a better shield by now. Yeah, platinum platter sounds good. Princess robe. I'm into it. Let's do this. Probably can do better than this garter, please. Angel sandals, right. What do the angel sandals do though? Agility is up. So it just makes you faster. Give him to Sylvando. Oh no, Sylvando is maximum charmoid. You can give him to this dude. Yeah, that'll look good. Whoa, when did Eric get so skimpy outfit shopping? Oh, he's the king of the thieves. He's Sinbad. A boy harem, now that you have Rab. Rab is a boy of sorts, yeah. Eric does look sly. He's making it work. Lots of different ways. A lot of people see our stuff online, DM us, that makes sense. We get referrals from bigger clients, people, right. People who are like, yeah. We get handed a bunch. Oh, cool. That's awesome. That's cool. Good for you. Good for you. The Sun Lord. Look at this guy. Oh, maybe he can wear the thing because he's a dude. Oh yeah, there's this thing. Forgot about that thing. The like Just make it work.
The Prince's Peacoat.
I've been overdoing it. Cool. Alright, this took a long time. Falchion Blade. We will not be doing that. What a guy. What a look. Yeah, for sure. I'm sure agility does do that indeed. Alright, cool. Well, that was a very productive item making session there. I did not pay attention. So I guess one thing, maybe we could do Mario Odyssey 100% episodes right now, because I'm out of content. I've made all my videos at this point. You know, right? Like I'm fresh out. The pink helmet man, David. Either that, or if you guys want to get trashed in Smash Bros, I can beat you guys back to the Stone Age. Do that. If you guys kind of want to get styled on hard in Smash Bros.